95. The planet does not need more successful people. The planet desperately needs more peacemakers, healers, restorers, storytellers, and lovers of all kinds.
96. The purpose of all the major religious traditions is not to construct big temples on the outside, but to create temples of goodness and compassion inside, in our hearts. 97. The remedy is to look deeper and recognize that we human beings are physically, mentally, and emotionally the same. 98. The topic of compassion is not at all religious business. It is important to know it is human business. It is a question of human survival. 99. The true hero is one who conquers his own anger and hatred. 100. There are two kinds of compassion. The first comes from a natural concern for our friends and family who are close to us. This has limited range, but can be the seed for something bigger. We can also learn to extend a genuine concern for others' well-being, whoever they are. That is real compassion, and only human beings are capable of developing it. 101. There is only one important point you must keep in your mind and let it be your guide. No matter what people call you, you are just who you are. Keep to this truth. You must ask yourself how you want to live your life. We live and we die. This is the truth that we can only face alone. No one can help us, not even the Buddha. So consider carefully, what prevents you from living the way you want to live your life? 102. Those who have little interest in spirituality think that human inner values don't apply to you. The inner peace of an alert and calm mind are the source of real happiness and good health. Our human intelligence tells us which of our emotions are positive and helpful, and which are damaging and to be restrained or avoided. 103. Through violence, you may solve one problem, but you sow the seeds for another. 104. Time passes unhindered. When we make mistakes, we cannot turn the clock back and try again. All we can do is use the present well. 105. To be kind, honest, and of positive thoughts. To forgive those who harm us and treat everyone as a friend. To help those who are suffering and never to consider ourselves superior to anyone else. Even if this advice seems rather simplistic, make the effort of seeing whether by following it, you can find greater happiness. 106. To remain indifferent to the challenges we face is indefensible. If the goal is noble, whether or not it is realized within our lifetime is largely irrelevant. What we must do therefore is to strive and persevere and never give up. 107. Too much self-centered attitude, brings isolation. Result, loneliness, fear, anger. The extreme self-centered attitude is the source of suffering. 108. Virtually all of us have benefited from our mother's affection at the start of our lives. When someone is on their deathbed, if he or she is surrounded by loved ones, they can pass away peacefully. From birth to death, we all need affection. 109. We all have the power of thought, so what are you lacking? If you have willpower, then you can change anything. 110. We all have to live together, so we might as well live together happily. 111. We are the controller of technology. If we become slaves to technology, then that's not good. 112. We begin from the recognition that all beings cherish happiness and do not want to suffer. It then becomes both morally wrong and pragmatically unwise to pursue only one's own happiness, oblivious to the feelings and aspirations of all others who surround us as members of the same human family. The wiser course is to think of others when pursuing our own happiness. 113. We can live without religion and meditation, but we cannot survive without human affection. 114. What surprises me most is man, because he sacrifices his health in order to make money. Then he sacrifices money to recuperate his health. And then he is so anxious about the future that he doesn't enjoy the present. The result being he doesn't live in the present or the future. He lives as if he's never going to die, and then he dies having never really lived. 115. When we are motivated by compassion and wisdom, The results of our actions benefit everyone, not just our individual selves or some immediate convenience. When we are able to recognize and forgive ignorant actions of the past, we gain strength to constructively solve the problems of the present. 117. When we feel love and kindness toward others, it not only makes others feel loved and cared for, but it also helps us to develop inner happiness and peace. 119. When we meet real tragedy in life, we can react into ways either by losing hope and falling into self-destructive habits, or by using the challenge to find our inner strength. 120. When you practice gratefulness, there is a sense of respect toward others. 121. When you realize you've made a mistake, take immediate steps to correct it. 122. Where ignorance is our master, there is no possibility of real peace. 124. World peace must develop from inner peace. Peace is not just the mere absence of violence. Peace is, I think, the manifestation of human compassion. 125. You must not hate those who do wrong or harmful things. But with compassion, you must do what you can to stop them, for they are harming themselves, as well as those who suffer from their actions.